What's up, team? This is Coop. I'm coming back on here to do another analyst recap for you guys. This will be for week 12-16 through 12-21, not including any trades that I've taken today. 12-21. I've only taken one today, but not including the 21st or the 22nd. Those will be included on next week's recap. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. To start off the week, we took Rivian shares at 1470. I really like this play. There's some good flow coming into it. I didn't want to trade options because I want to hold these for 6 months to a year, just depending on how long it takes Rivian to break out. It all just depends. So I didn't really want to take an options play, but I really like shares, and I'm going to keep buying it as long as it keeps dropping. So if it drops down to 12, I'm going to buy a little more. Drops to 10, I'm going to buy a little more because I really believe in this company. They make a really good product, and I really like their cars. Their cars are really cool, so I feel like they could be the next big thing in electric vehicles, so that's why I bought Rivian. I really like the technical analysis, but more importantly, the flow. The flow always knows, so yeah. As you can see, we're already moving nicely, but I think I'm down 10% on this position, so I'm about to add some more. So to start off the week on Monday, we took SPX 6085 calls at 1.48. So I remember this play. I sent the setup. We broke out on pretty nice volume, and then we pulled back. So I thought, hey, we're going to break out, pull back, and we're going to see more upside, which we did. However, we had to average down. So let's look at the chart. So as you can see, we're on Monday 12-16. I missed my early puts play. I didn't get a chance to enter. I didn't get filled right here because we just shot down into this long time frame support zone. I put in an order and I typed everything out on Discord, and then I checked back on TradingView, and we'd already shot down, and my Weeble order did not get filled, so didn't get to alert that one. But so the first trade that we took at 10:16, right? 10. Oh, no. Yeah, 10:56, sorry. So as you can see, we're in this little wedge. We're in this descending wedge. We keep bouncing off of this support, bottom of this wedge, and the resistance. So as you can see, we had the support zone as well. So we broke below, we broke up, and then we retested, which is where we took calls here. We took calls here on this candle. Coming out of this support zone, we broke up on pretty nice volume. We pulled back farther, and here's why I doubled down on this play. As you can see, we have this high time frame support zone here, so we pulled back into this support zone, and as you can see, many times whenever we pull back into this zone, we pull back up. So that is where we took calls. We took calls out of this support zone, or I should say we doubled down out of the support zone. Then we rode it all the way up until 11:43, which I think is when we took our final trims. 11:43. So yeah, we rode it all the way up here to these highs, which hindsight's 2020. We could have held until we broke below this previous high of day. However, I was really happy with 100%. I'm not sure what these calls went to, but they did very well. So I was very happy that we got to have that play. So that was our first play, 100% play. So that was pretty nice, and that's why we took that play. As I said, we bounced out of the support zone, which is where we doubled down, aka you could have had a re-entry here if you had already been stop lossed out. However, I doubled down, made my average lower, and then we shot up to these highs at 607.74 from 606.58. So that was a good move, and that was the only play. I guess that's the only index play we took on Monday. So yeah, I don't think that I saw anything else that I really liked. I think I was going to take calls off of this, but I don't think I ended up doing that. Okay, so now we can go on to Tuesday. Oh man, I think we missed that entry too. I've been super busy with some different stuff. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Okay, 8:45. So 8:45. Took this one in live stream as well as taking it through Discord. So 8:45 would have been this candle. We took longs. As you can see, we kind of had this, oh man, why did I take this play? I think this was a lotto play. Yeah, this was a lotto play. So as you can see, we just gapped down quite a bit. And so this was a lotto play. We shot up on pretty, we shot up a pretty large green candle there. So we took calls at 8:45. I think these hit 25. Yeah, they hit 25%. So this was a lotto play. There wasn't really any technical analysis behind it other than this kind of pre-market low here. So we dropped below, then we shot back up. So that's where we took calls, is whenever we broke below and then we broke back up on this fake out on a higher time frame. You could see that the candle did not close below pre-market low, which is where we took calls, and that's why we did that. Let me see here. Okay, so on to the next play. 9:39. I think this is a play that, oh man, yeah. Okay, so 9:39 we took calls. It was too fast for an entry. I personally got an entry at 1.47 is around where I got filled at 9:39, and then we immediately shot up. I think we entered because we saw a little pullback, which is where I entered around right here, and we shot up. I didn't know that this candle was gonna pull back as much as it did, or I wouldn't have said that, but we shot up, so I didn't want you guys to get a bad fill. So immediately after I sent this at 9:40, I said, too fast, don't enter here, wait. Just because the contracts were already up 10, 20%, yeah, 15%. I didn't want to let you guys get a bad fill up here, and then we shoot back down or pull back or something like that. So that's why we did that. So I didn't really give any updates on this play, but I wrote it up until around here, I think, or here, I don't really remember. But yeah, that was a really good play from my port. I apologize for not sending that alert out sooner. I try to be really timely with these alerts, but sometimes they just don't always work out as we plan. As you know, Discord always has a delay, and I can't send out trades. I wish there was a way that I could link my Weeble to my bot, so immediately whenever I trim or open a position that it could be automatically sent. I'm sure there's a way to do that. I'll just have to look into that a little further down the road. But okay, next play. This was a really nice play, a little descending wedge, I think. Let's see. 10:33. Okay, never mind. So we took play here at 10:33. I'm sorry, guys. I really need to start doing these. I really need to start doing these daily so that I can remember. I think what we had here is, you can see we have this little 3-minute fair value gap, and then okay, yes, I think so. So we did not inverse this fair value gap. We didn't inverse this fair value gap. We pushed up. We retested inside of it, which is where we took calls at 33. We took calls here coming out, and then at 10:33 we took 60, 65 calls. So we rode these up from 33 all the way up. So this would have been an entry around 604.57, and we rode them up until 605.17. So that was a 75% gain. That was really nice. That was a good play. Tuesday, I think, was our best day of the week. And then I think this is where we took our next play. But yeah, that's why we took that. We had that fair value gap. We pulled back into it. We did not inverse it. We got really close, but we did not inverse the fair value gap. I don't know why I keep saying gape. We did not inverse the fair value gap. We just pulled back into it, which is where we took longs. So that's why I took that play. Let's go on to the next one at 12:44. I don't know why I didn't take that play. I must have been busy. But actually, I think I got stopped out of this play right here. So as you can see, I think I was on the 1 minute, but I don't want to go into the 1 minute because it'll mess up all my stuff that I have drawn out. But I was on the 1 minute. We saw a breakout and retest on this candle at 12:44, and then we saw 13% on these highs right here at 604.41 from 604.24, but I got stopped out on this play at 12:49. So that would have been around here probably. We entered here. We probably got stopped out around here at the bottom of this fair value gap. I thought that we could inverse, so that's why we got stopped out on that play. So Yeah, Tuesday was a pretty nice day. 25% gain, 75% gain, and 13%. I didn't count the 13% because, yeah, we got a trim off at 13, but I know that you guys might not have gotten a fill at 1.03, so we'll count that as a break-even / loss. So we didn't take any trades on Wednesday. Wednesday was, I think Wednesday was FOMC. Okay, yeah, Wednesday was an FOMC day. We had a huge downside on Wednesday, and also my bot was offline, so I couldn't take any trades. Well, I could take trades, I just couldn't alert them, so that's why we didn't alert any trades, and I don't think that I got into any trades on Wednesday. So, but that was probably for the best because of FOMC. We just shot down to these lows during the trading day at 586 from 605. So yeah, if you took puts, congratulations. I did not trade FOMC. I never do. Well, I say never. Sometimes I do, but very, very rarely. So we shot down, and then I knew that the rest of the week, since we shot down so much, we're gonna have to be careful what we do and how we trade. So yes, I tried not to clear out a lot of these drawings that I had, just so that I could remember what I took and why I took it. So at 9:50, so which would have been right here, we took, looks like we took SPY calls. Premiums were super jacked up on XPX, so I couldn't take any calls on SPX. However, we took SPY here. I don't remember exactly why we took this play. I think it's because we bounced off of the support zone. We bounced up, pulled back some, and then we took calls here. So we shot it up. We wrote it out to another 13%. This is another play where it didn't exactly go where we wanted it to go. We rejected off of the top of this resistance support zone. So that's why we took. That's why we closed them out. So I was really bullish this day. I wonder what my puts to calls ratio is. It has to be 80% calls because I love being a bull. But okay, this was another nice play. This was the nicest play we had on Thursday, I believe. At 11:56, so it would have been here. I think I averaged down on this play. No, trying to think. Oh, this was a fast play, so this all would have been within one candle. So we would have gotten an entry here on this. Okay, I do remember why I took. Oh no. Okay, is this where we were? Okay, so I took calls here. As you can see, we have this support zone that we've just kind of been touching into, and at 11:56, we bounced back into it, which is where we shot up. I took calls here. We shot up, and we got from 587.76 to 589.15. So on SPY, on SPX, we would have gotten 200% mover. On SPY, we only got, I think, 90. Oh no, we only got 45%. I say only like that's a bad thing, but we got 45% out of this play. Like I said, we were just bouncing in and out of this support zone, and I knew that at some point we would have to break out of this resistance trend line. So that's why we took calls, and we could have rode them all the way up to 591.25. I don't know if I got re-entry on this one or not. No, it doesn't look like I did. But we could have gotten a re-entry here and rode them all the way back up. But like I said, I've been super busy this past week. I've only been trading when I can. So yeah, so we got a nice and easy 45%. That was a pretty fast play, but any entry that you guys got would have been pretty decent. I'm not going to go over the Bitcoin play, but we got 20% out of it. Not a crazy move, and but not a bad move either. So yes, and then yesterday, we only took one play. After FOMC, the market didn't really give us anything too tradable, in my opinion. I mean, nothing too crazy that we could have played. Okay, so I missed our puts entry here. I had this support trend line drawn out, and then I got super busy. Like always, for some reason. This won't happen after the new year, but this past week I've been shopping for family. I've been doing all kinds of stuff, so I haven't been able to trade or be as active on trading near as much. So yeah, 225. This was a super fast move. I doubt that anybody got filled at 28 at 225. So 225 is here. So as you can see, we kind of had this support zone drawn out, and we came down, we bounced into it, bounced out. We came down, bounced into it, which is where I took longs here. This is power hour, so contracts moved pretty quick. We took longs around 591.75 and rode it up to 592.36, which is where we got 30% out of that play. Yeah, nothing too crazy this week, team. We had a couple 100% plays. We had some 70% plays. It was a really, really good week for the port. It was a really, really good week for the alerts. And I'm actually still in this Bitcoin trade. I entered at 11.16, and then we're down here at 11.23, which was almost an hour ago. We were at 45%. I think we're sitting around 25. I just looked while I was filming this video. We're around 25% currently. Stop loss at break even, so we can't go red on this play. So yeah, so a pretty good week. It's at 45%. So gosh dang it. So yeah, it's been a really, really good week. I'm looking forward to next week. I'm hoping we can take some more trades. However, I do want to note that the market will be closing early on December 24th for Christmas Eve and will remain closed Christmas 12-25 the whole day. And then yeah, so I'm not sure how the market's gonna move. It's gonna move. I bet there'll be some lower volume next week just because it's Christmas time. But we should see a Santa rally coming either this week or next. So stay tuned for those calls plays. As you know, I love being bullish. So, but yeah, if anybody ever has any questions on the trades that I'm taking, why I'm taking them, please feel free to reach out. I mean, here's my oh, you can't. How do I disable that? Okay. This is my tag at Coop DH. If they do not have this tag, it is not me DMing you. I will never DM you first. There's been a lot of scammers going around lately, but if anybody has any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. You can either ping me in the chats wherever you guys are, whichever server you guys are in, or you can shoot me a DM. I'm usually always monitoring that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, overall it was a really, really good week. Be on the lookout for some live trading starting in January. I'm going to start live trading with some of my buddies, like Beam Trading. He's a really good analyst that I've done some live trading with before. I'm going to be going live with Mitro. I don't know if you guys know who Mitro Money is. He's one of the best index traders that I've seen in a long time, and he's one of my good buddies, so I'm looking forward to doing some lives with him. I'm also live with Mr. Top Hat sometimes, depending on availability. I went live with him in his server the other day. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the recap. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. I'm always available, well, most of the time, and if I'm not, I'll DM you whenever or I'll respond to you whenever I get the chance. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope that you guys have a great holidays with your family. And if I don't talk to you guys before Christmas, have a very, very Merry Christmas. Spend time with those that you love. Make sure that you're doing what you enjoy. And yeah, that's it for me. I appreciate you guys. If you guys are still tuning in to these, I appreciate you guys. And yeah, so y'all have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.